Hello, Layla. Hi, how are you today?
I was good.
Okay, I see. All right, yeah, the moon. About the moon. Did you see the moon at your house through the window?
Oh, yes, and I also saw it the other day outside.
Oh, I see. The full moon, right?
hmm
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. Wow. That must have been bigger than the moon that I saw, yesterday. Wow, I was just, on my way to Starfield, and then I saw, yeah, like two tall buildings. One was yours, and the other was another one. I don't know the name of it. And then the moon was dangling between those two, and it was
Mm.
huge. So, okay, that's why I just sent the message to you. All right, then what about in Songnam then? Stella, did you see the moon yesterday?
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I just want to see. I just wanted to know if that was bigger than usual yesterday. But anyways, okay. Hi, Ariel. Hi, how are you today?
Good.
Okay. It's just typical Ariel. Short. Okay
Mm.
then. What about Stella then? How are you today?
Good.
Okay. All right. So today we will go for either debate class or I'll just go on the could you tell me about question, which is you guys need to explain things about things, and this should be longer and longer each time. You know the concept, you just need to maintain your conversation. Okay, so all right, then maybe I can just go for the small talk a little more. And yeah, what about the weather nowadays? I think it changed a little. How do you feel
Yes.
about the weather nowadays?
It's really cold.
I think so, but you're still wearing short sleeves, aren't you?
Yes, so I wear some more clothes on my sleeves, short
Uh-huh.
sleeve.
Oh, I see. So you kind of wear a jacket.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then what about Ariel? I think I saw the same color. So,
Oh, but I'm long
oh,
sleeve.
okay, okay. Well then, Ariel and Layla, maybe I can ask you. Some people they get cold easily, and some people they get hot easily. So, which side are you? Are you guys different from each other?
Mm. I think she and I are different in all the ways.
Okay, so maybe you can just explain that first.
Well, I don't really get hot or cold at all. Not really.
Okay, that's about Layla. And what about Ariel? What about you? So you understand the question, and then I know you can answer really short, but try to make it longer.
Um, I think I get cold usually more. So at summer, um, I don't really like to wear short sleeve.
Oh, even in summer, you don't wear short sleeves.
No, not much. Like
Uh
some
huh.
people get really hot, so they wear short sleeves a lot, but I don't.
I understand. Okay, then thinking about that, what about Stella then? What about you? Do you get hot easily or cold easily?
I think I get both of them, but I think I got cold a little more. Yes, but I hate hot more than cold, but I get cold easily more than hot.
Okay, I kind of understand. All right, the next thing is, what can I ask? Okay, if you could choose one country and which one is, let's just put one country there, the hot country, maybe we can talk about Singapore now. So you can either live in Singapore or Switzerland. So you need to choose one between Singapore and Switzerland. Where would you choose? Layla.
Oh, Switzerland, because I heard that European countries are really beautiful.
Yeah, right. Okay, then what about Stella?
I want to choose Switzerland because Switzerland is my favorite country, and I more like cold than hot days. Yes, so I want to go there.
I see. Okay, then what about Ariel?
Is Switzerland a cold country?
Oh, yes, it is considered cold.
Oh. Then I want to go to Switzerland because when you're hot, you can't put off all of your clothes, but when you're cold, you can put a lot of clothes, then it will be a little warm, so I think cold country is better.
Okay, this is what I like about Ariel. Like, she's actually really logical. Like, yeah, I what was that? What was that, Layla? What was that? You just looked down on your sister. Okay, when people ask me, I actually say the same answer. Like, when this is too hot, then there's not much thing we can do about. At least, we are indoors, then we can turn on the air conditioner. But when we are outside, then there's nothing we can do. But in cold countries, we can always wear more. So yes, I think, yeah, that's right. Okay. Anyways, that was about the cold country and hot country. And now we need to go deeper. So whatever you need to answer, maybe you need to consider this one, 5W1H, and try to answer longer. So the question will be, could you tell me about? So, alright, so now the sequence is me, Layla, Stella, and Ariel. So just like last time, we're gonna answer like one by one. Okay, so maybe I can ask, could you tell me about your sister? Layla?
Me?
Yep.
She is 2 years younger than me. But she is really different from me, so I sometimes suspect that we might not be sisters. And we get that we don't look alike from people around the world a lot. But her personality isn't really bad, so we usually talk a lot and watch things together because we have the same eyes to look on the TV programs. Should I talk like 1 minute?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
But next time maybe you can do it longer, a little longer. You can always talk more about anything actually. Okay, so Layla, you might need to ask Stella in a form of, could you tell me about?
Could you tell me about your school? My school, I really like my school. Okay. I think my school is good because there are a lot of good friends and there are a lot of good teachers too.
And my school lunch is delicious too. There are a lot of various foods, and I think it'll be healthy. Yes, and the curriculum of my school, I think is good too. There are a lot of fun things like coding class or Korean music class. Yeah, I like those things, so I think my school is good.
Okay, very good. Alright, and now it's Stella's turn to ask Ariel. We just need to do it more. That's it.
Could you tell me about your room?
My room has a lot of things like I don't need, and in my room there is a lot of things that I made when I was young, and there is a lot of dolls in my bed, and in my desk there is my homework and a lot of stuff that I don't need, and some trash, and I think that's it. My room is just normal, but a little dirty. That's it.
Okay. Thank you for the honesty. Now it's your turn. You can ask me any question.
Can you tell me about your job?
Okay, I can of course tell you about my job. My job is to teach students. It isn't really about the age of the students. I teach any students, middle schoolers, elementary school students, or high school, or some adult class as well. So my job is to teach my students, regardless of their age, and to make them feel comfortable with their English within 1 year. So what I actually do is all the Korean people struggle with their English even when they learn this for about 10 or more years. But then what I do is I just make it extremely simple, and then I work as their coach, teacher, and also pacemaker, so that they can achieve which they can't achieve within 10 years, but within just only 1 year. That's what I do. Thank you. Okay. I don't know. It's not really about 5W1H. 5W1H is just only the tool to make you speak more, but it doesn't have to be 5W1H exactly. What I want you to try first is I want you to try to speak at least 1 minute perfectly. Okay, that's our goal right now. And then, do you guys remember last time actually you didn't do it well, but now when you do it, then 1 minute is no problem. That's how it increases a little by little. Good. Then next is maybe I can ask Layla. Okay. Okay, what can I say? I don't know. Maybe we can go backward, because only one way is just too simple. So I'm gonna ask Ariel now. Ariel, could you tell me about your dolls?
My dolls, I have a lot of dolls, and they're I got all of that from gifts, and I bought them when I was young. So it's a little childish, but it's cute, and I still have some of them, but I almost got rid of them, and and some of my dolls, my mother bought it for me when I did a good job. That's it.
Okay. So this time maybe you just reach 1 minute, but the next time it will be 1 minute and 10 seconds. Let's just push the boundaries little by little. Okay, Ariel to Stella, the question, please.
Can you tell me about your friends?
I have two my best friends. One is a boy and another is a girl. I started to meet them. I started to meet the girl when I was 5 years old, and I started to meet the boy when I was 3 years old. Yes. We often go to some place together, and we often go to some pension or some park or swimming pools too. It's really to play with them is really fun, and their parents and my parents are friends too, so yes, we can play more often.
Okay. All right, then next question is from Stella to Layla. And could you, Layla, make it until at least 1 minute and 10 seconds? Okay.
Could you tell me about your classroom teacher?
My classroom teacher is in charge of English class. And I think she is in 40s and has 2 children who is in middle school and high school. She is very kind and not really get mad. And she gives us a lot of informations and advices. I'm not really good at judging teachers, so I'm not sure if she has good teaching skills or not, but I think she prepares a lot of activities and papers, like handouts, to teach the students grammars very well. And I had an English homeroom teacher once when I was in 1st grade. And I think English teachers are all nice and kind.
Thank you on behalf of all the English teachers.
Okay.
Okay. So, yep, what was it? There was something, but anyways. Okay. Could you just wait for a few seconds? I think I forgot something important. Yeah, the question. Are you talking about the English teacher that you mentioned before, the one that came from high school?
Yes.
Oh, is that your homeroom teacher as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see. Now I get it. Okay, then now it's your turn. I'll try to make it 120 or 130.
Well, I have to make a question.
To me, yes.
Okay. Can you tell me about
Actually, saying question is okay too because the people are different. Something that somebody already asked, you can say that too to me.
okay.
It's fine.
Can you tell me about the best year of your life?
Oh, oh okay. I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't.
Then
Because I wouldn't lie, and if I wouldn't lie to answer that question correctly, that might not be preferred for my wife, and I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Was already okay. Anyways,
Then can you tell me about the best moment of today?
best moment of today. Okay. Well, yes, I can tell you about the best moment of the day today, and that would be the running moment, I think. Well, last month and this month, I almost run every day at least 5 kilometers, and then also yesterday I actually was sick. I came down with a nasty cold, and then I got rid of it within a day. And today I went out for a run and I didn't run really much, but then I just ran about 6 kilometers. And then when you go out to run, then you can just refresh everything. This is about the health and mental health as well. So first a few times, like first 50 runs or 70 runs, you're tired. You don't want to go out to run the city. But then when it goes on and on and on and on, then your body will adapt to the activity that your consciousness decided to. And then your body will tell you to go out together to run, just like the dog you might raise in future. So I wanted to run. I went out, I ran, and then I felt great running. And so that's why I think this was the best moment of the day today. The running moment. Thank you. So yeah, it doesn't have to be 5W1H, but then you just need to have the ability to maintain your conversation. I mean, speech, not the conversation, but the speech. Okay. And okay, maybe we just talk about this a little. So you guys need to understand the concept of one another and the other and start this one. And I'm going to teach you a little bit of grammar. Probably Layla is familiar with it, but Ariel and Stella might not be. So I'm going to teach you. So Stella just said, Stella has, I have 2 friends, 2 best friends. Let's just say. So what does that mean in Korean, Stella?
나는 2명의 가장 친한 친구를 갖고 있다.
Okay, that's great. Good, very good.
I have 2 best friends.
Okay, that was Japanese. It's because I learned Japanese, like, self-study.
I have 2 best friends.
Okay. That's right. And now, the thing is, you just already mentioned 2 best friends. And then you said, one is a girl. And now you need to choose another, or the other is a boy. Which one do you think it is? Stella?
I don't know.
Okay, in this case, this is the other. Okay, now I know that you are not sure about this one. Okay. Then I'll make a homework for you later. I just needed to check. That's it. And the next thing is okay, Stella, can you make a sentence here?
I started doing my homework.
Okay. All right. And next is and what about this? Layla, are your eyes okay?
Yes.
Okay. And Stella, what about this sentence? The second one.
I don't know.
Okay. And Ariel, could you try it?
I tried to do the homework.
Okay. And now I want you to make this sentence. Okay, Ariel, what is this third sentence?
I've tried the homework.
Okay.
I have tried.
Oh, I have tried the homework. I wouldn't go for the present perfect option, but then I would say I tried doing the homework. Okay. So they are slightly different, and then now I am getting there slowly. And I just need to know if you know it or not. So next is what about it, Stella? This sentence. Layla, do you know all of this?
Maybe.
Would you have been able to answer all of this right?
I think.
Okay, good. And next is Stella, what about it?
I remembered to do the homework.
Okay. The next is what about it?
I remember doing my homework.
Okay. The question is, how did you know this is doing? Did I teach you?
I'm not sure, but I learned it in my English Academy.
Oh, I see. Okay, then you know it. Then what about Ariel then? Would you have known it if I had asked you just now instead of Stella? Would you have said it?
Yes, I think.
Okay, I see. I think what I feel right now here, and what about Layla then? Do you understand what I'm trying to teach here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. Alright, maybe I need to make it in your homework later. Next is. That's not a big deal. Fine. Okay. So, yeah, we just need to have the ability to talk longer. Now we go backward, and this might be my turn to ask Ariel, not Ariel. Okay, Layla, a question. Okay. Could you tell me about your favorite movie or animation?
Okay. My favorite animation is a movie called Elemental, and it was released the last year in Pixar, and it is about the romance between water and the fire, which can't be made. At first, before I watched the movie, I thought it was about the friendship and unity, but after I watched it, I found that it was about the romance, and I usually like rom-com or romance movies, so I think that made me enjoy the movie more. I first watched the movie with my friends at the theater last year, and my friends all said that it was really sad, but I think I'm not really good at relating to main characters, so I wasn't sad. But I think people really enjoyed the movie Elemental all around the world, including me and my friends.
I see. Also, it was about the. But one thing though, I want to ask you more about. You said you're not good at relating to the main characters, and what do you mean by that? I didn't really understand that part.
I don't really get sad watching the movie, even if that's a really sad movie.
Oh, such as, could you make an example? Some real sad movie, but then you didn't cry at all.
Oh, Elemental was really sad. I heard that from people. And some people cried watching Inside Out too. I can't think of it right now, but when I think of it, I'll let you know.
Please, thank you. Okay, then now the question to Stella, please.
Oh. Can you tell me about your favorite TV show?
In my home, I don't watch TV, so I don't know about various TV shows, but so I can explain about a specific TV show, but I like to watch some contest TV show because I think it's really thrilling and interesting. Uh, yes, and I don't know exactly the reason why I like to watching the contest TV show, but I think it just really thrilling. It's fun that watch the team really good at something, and it's fun that some bad team failed be failed. So yes, I like that kind of TV show.
Okay. And what show was the best among those competitive shows?
I think a singing contest, or yes, is that is good. Yes, because I really like to watch Sing Again when I go to my grandparents' house. Yes, and it is singing contest.
I see. Okay, so this is Sing Again, and who's the singer you like the most among the singers in that show?
I just watched the Sing Again 3, and I like majority of the winner because they are all of them is really good at singing, and there are their specific singing style. So yes, I like majority of them.
Let's see. Okay, since we have less than a minute now, I'm gonna re-invite you all, and then we'll just pick up from where it left off. Okay. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we are here again. And I remember it was Stella's turn to ask a question to Ariel. Okay, as soon as she comes back here. Alright, so Stella, you might need to ask Ariel a question now.
Could you tell me your favorite food?
My favorite book?
No, food.
My favorite food?
How dare you ask Ariel about the book?
My favorite food is pizza, and I also like spaghetti, because I like Italian food almost. And pizza, I like pizza because there are different flavors, and I like bread and cheese, but pizza has both of them, so I think that is what I like about pizza. And my favorite toppings on the pizza is, I just like just cheese pizza, but I also like pepperoni pizza. And my other favorite food, spaghetti. I like flour too, so I think that's what I like about spaghetti. And among the spaghetti, I like carbonara spaghetti. That's it.
Wow. Great. Okay, very clear. And I'm hungry now. Oh my god. Okay, what am I gonna do? I didn't eat anything yet today. So I think yesterday I was sick and I had to sleep a lot. So I was so lucky that I didn't catch a cold. But then I had to run before this class so that I couldn't eat anything at all. So what I want is I hope actually Stella lives nearby. Then I would go there near to your place and then I might want to buy a pizza. And have you ever tried the Emart Traders pizza?
No.
That's actually good. I liked it. Not with the ricotta cheese, but then the previous one was better anyways. It was just still good. And then what I want to do is I want to go there and just share the pizza with you. Wow, that'd be amazing. Hungry now. Okay, after this class, maybe I'll just have the first meal of the day. Great. All right, so yeah, pizza. Then what can I ask? I don't know. So how okay, maybe I need to ask you how much you can eat. So you both know how big is the Emart Traders pizza, the biggest size, right? Then okay, now what about Stella then? Have you ever tried Emart Traders pizza?
Maybe not.
What was the pizza brand that you like?
I don't have nothing special. I think every time is different. So yes, I don't have some specific brands. I just have the pizza that the flavor of pizza that I like.
Oh, I just wanted to know how big would be the pizza, like it would be the pizza that you ordered last time. But then anyways, it's fine. So Emart Traders pizza is considerably, it's actually big, just like Costco pizza. And okay, when they cut it, like how many pieces are there? Is it 8 pieces?
I think 8.
I think 8, right? 4 and 4. So how many pieces do you usually eat when you buy the pizza? Ariel, how many pieces can you eat?
When I'm really hungry, I can eat 3 pizza. 3
Three?
pieces.
3 pieces? Really?
Yes.
I was thinking maybe you could eat like 2 maximum.
But that's my maximum, and when usually I eat 2.
Oh, I see. I was about right. Then now, what about Layla? How many pieces? 2? Ariel is 3 and you eat 2. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I eat 2.
Oh, I see. So, okay, wait a second. It's interesting. So, does Ariel eat more than Layla?
No, but Ariel eats a lot what she likes, and Ariel really likes pizza and pizza.
Okay. Then when it comes to some kind of cake pieces, then what about Ariel? Then does she eat a lot too?
But what pizza?
No, it's not. It's not pizza now. It's cake.
A cake?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't really eat much.
Half of one.
Yeah, half of one.
Oh, then she doesn't really like cake, but she loves pizza. Okay, interesting. Okay. Wow, that's good to know. Actually, we should. Last time I went to Starfield and we just had a meetup there, right, with my family members. And then, did we order pizza that time?
No.
No, I should have.
But I liked what we had that time.
Okay, I remember we had the like black Chinese noodle, the jjajangmyeon. And what else do we have there?
Yeah.
Some kind of, I don't know. I don't remember.
The fried meat. Tonkatsu.
Pork cutlet. We had pork cutlet.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Yeah, hopefully one day we can all meet up together and have dinner or lunch, whatever. Okay. And all right, next is actually the sequence changed. Me, Layla, Ariel, and Stella now. So maybe Ariel needs to ask Layla a question.
Could you tell me about your favorite food?
Book?
Food.
Okay. My favorite. Actually, I kinda eat everything really well, so I don't really have one favorite food, but one of them is ice cream. Ice cream is my favorite food because I like cold and icy things. And my favorite ice cream is Baskin Robbins. I have really loved Baskin Robbins since I was young, but it was too expensive, so I couldn't eat much. But in front of our school there is Baskin Robbins, so I often go there with my friends to eat ice cream. My favorite flavor is chocolate, like ice cream flavors that involve chocolate. So I eat Haagen-Dazs ice cream with chocolate too, and some convenience stores ice cream that involve chocolate.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think Baskin Robbins 31 and Haagen-Dazs, they are the most expensive brands ice cream brands in Korea. Wow, okay, that's such a luxury. Okay, you know what? When I went to the ice cream shop last time, and then my wife picked one popsicle. It was almost like the bar type of ice cream, which should be not more than 600 won. And then that was about, how much was it? It was about like 5,000. Oh no, not 5,000. There's no way. Kit Kat, and it was about like
really expensive.
that's really expensive. And she just picked one, and like she has some kind of radar, like buying something expensive. She finds all the expensive things. She was amazing. Like she loves Haagen-Dazs, she loves Baskin Robbins, she loves that Kit Kat as well.
Yeah, the Kit Kat is really delicious.
Really, like
it's really expensive but really delicious.
Like how can a ice cream, like I mean what I'm thinking about is that all the ice creams are just sweet, and is it all the same? How different is it? Can you describe it?
Like the texture and the deep part of the flavor is different. Like specific flavor.
I see. Could that be sweeter?
Yes, but there are a lot of types of chocolate flavors too.
You mean Kit Kat, that bar type ice cream that has many different types?
No,
just saw one?
All the chocolate ice creams has different flavors.
Like there's no same pink?
But there are,
Okay.
a lot different.
Maybe until I try it, then I can't say anything about it. But then what I think is, our bodies is like we know what is more sweet, what is sweeter, and what is more delicious by what it has actually. So our consciousness doesn't really understand why this sells more. But then what if what I'm saying is one bar type of ice cream, maybe it is about like 200 grams, and then maybe the sugar is melt more in that ice cream. Maybe we feel that is more delicious. So maybe KitKat's plan or KitKat's how it works is KitKat somehow knows how to make put more sugar in it, but then we don't really feel it. So that's why we just think this is more delicious. Maybe next time you go to the ice cream shop, then you just try to see what more is in it. Maybe it has more sugar. Maybe that's why you feel this is more delicious. Okay, ice cream. Wow, maybe I should have an ice cream. I mean, no. I need to eat healthy. Okay, so I don't know. Is Layla's turn to ask me now?
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah. I see the sequence now. Yeah, you need to ask me a question now.
Oh, can you tell me when your family will come to Korea?
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course I can tell you that. The first plan was they will come back on 27th this month, which means it has only 6 days left. But then somehow the airline offered them another airplane which will come back to Seoul next month, the 3rd. I don't know what's the catch, but then they offered it. So my wife actually asked me which I thought was better, and then I just told her it was up to her. And so that's why she hasn't really decided yet. So I don't know. So what I'm trying to say is either this like 6 days later or maybe 11 or 12 days later. So it's not clear yet. But thank you for asking.
Does offer mean give it for free?
No extra charge. Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know what's the catch. They wouldn't do it, right? Because even if you want to change the date like to, I don't know, like next week, then you probably need to pay more. Never pay less or something. But then they just, maybe there's overbooking problem. Maybe the system was not working properly and then that happened. I don't know what happened. But anyways, they offered. Okay, yeah, that was it. And so maybe this is my turn to ask Stella. Or do you guys have more questions to me?
When did they go to China?
About 3 months ago.
Oh.
It's like they say, oh, you wouldn't understand maybe, or you understand. So sometimes, do you guys have any case like this? You and your sibling and your mother go to your grandmother's house, maternal grandmother's house. Have you ever had that situation? Stella? Ariel? Layla? No? Never? Really? And what about Stella?
Only me, my sibling, and I, and only my mother.
Oh yeah, right. So that your father's alone.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay. When that happens, what guys need to do as a father? Maybe they will say, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Can you not go?" Oh, I'm already crying now. And then when they leave, right at the moment they leave, and they're happy. They do whatever they want. They just mess up the house, and they eat ice cream, and then they just play games, and they drink and late night movie or whatever they like. Freedom. In my case is a little different. I mean, this is international marriage, and you know that, right? So most of these cases, like Korean father, when they are left alone at home, it's gonna be not more than 1 week. They will come back. It's inevitable. But for me, it's like 3 months. It's really, really just too long, and I miss my son to bits. It's too serious, you know. And then like my wife and I, we always, I mean, every day we have a video call, and then what you see is your son growing up actually every day on a daily basis. He's different, and he's not around me, and it's really sad. I miss him. 3 months is too long. I think it would have been good if it was 2 months and a half. I'm kidding. It would have been much better if it was about, I don't know, 1 week. I think 3 months is too long. He's bigger now, really. He speaks in Chinese perfectly. Like he's 1,276 days today, I think. And like I hear him speaking in Chinese, and he doesn't even speak in Korean anymore at all, but then he understands. So he's speaking Chinese to me, and then I speak in Korean to him, and perfect communication is there. And we actually considered living in China as well. And the problem was that he doesn't really speak in Chinese. I mean, he didn't really speak in Chinese, so that's why he might be in trouble going to kindergarten, and he didn't know how to communicate. But that's no issue now. Like he speaks actually better Chinese than the same age now in China. Like in Chinese kid. So he's already a bilingual now.
Then your son can speak 3 languages?
Not yet, just 2. 3 languages. We didn't teach him English yet. But didn't I tell you last time about this? I wanted to eat chicken when he fall asleep, but then he would understand if I told him about this in Korean. So that's why I couldn't use Korean. And he would also understand if I use this, if I say it to my wife in Chinese as well. So that's why we had to speak in English. And then he understood that we were speaking in the 3rd language, and he just came up with apple, and then I like the ice cream and those things. Like he says random things, but in English. So I can't say he can speak in English, but then he understands what is the 3rd language that we have now. And also occasionally speaks in Japanese, like "Okasan ni ai ni ikimashita." He understands. He remembers that word, certain word, because I studied right next to him once, and then he understands. He remembers. Okay. Anyways, so yep. I don't know. Like more questions or any topics you want to talk about now? Okay, then maybe I can ask Stella a question. Stella, could you tell me about your brother?
My brother is 2nd grader in elementary school. Yes, and he likes to make something. He always making. Sometimes he make a paper gun, or some new things that we couldn't. We didn't think. Yes, and I think he is really good at it. So his dream is scientist or make cars is make cars or yeah, but I don't know the reason why. He also wants to be a soccer player too. Yes, that's my brother.
Oh, he wants to be a soccer player just because he's a boy. There's no reason, like, you know, every boy's dream is soccer player, at least once. Okay, are you familiar with the name Sanagu?
Oh.
Ariel?
I know him.
Oh yeah.
3D print.
Yeah, right. Yeah, 3D printer and 3D pen, right?
Yeah.
So maybe do you know 3D pen, Stella?
Yes.
Maybe your brother needs a 3D pen. Then he'll make anything. Does he have it?
No.
Oh, that should be his birthday present, I think. When's his birthday?
His birthday is September 31.
Oh, next year. September 31st is like not more than 1 month ago. Oh well, then maybe I can ask you about the what was his gift? What did you give him?
Oh, I didn't prepare his birthday present, and and my parents gave him a Nintendo game chip.
Oh, okay. What game was it?
It's Minecraft.
Oh, I see. Yeah, making something. He's even making something in the game, huh?
Yeah.
Let me just quickly check it out, you know. How much is 3D pen? Ariel, you like to make things, don't you?
Yes.
Have you ever thought about 3D pen?
Yes, I like to watch that video.
Oh yeah, he's amazing actually, right?
Yeah.
And this one, yeah, maybe you want to check out the Sanago videos. 3D pen, I think he can make anything he wants. So look at that. This is 3D pen and you can make anything with it. Okay.
But yes, I think he can't make something really well with this pen.
But it's,
Like
you know,
the
mhm.
picture.
Well, but there's always first time for everything. Sanago probably first time he wasn't as good as this, but then he just tried and more, and he makes more and more, and he becomes better and better, right? That's how it works. So like, if he hadn't had that Minecraft and instead of that Minecraft game chip, if we had this Hanago pen or something like 3D pen, maybe he might have made something real in real life. I don't know, that's my thought, but I think this is a actually good deal. I mean, it's expensive though. But then I don't know, I suddenly want to buy one and make something with my son later. Okay. Maybe I can make simple car first. Because he loves cars. Okay, then now. Oh, what is it?
Oh, there are 3D pens for kids.
Oh, 3D
For
pens
toy.
for kids. Okay. What's the difference between those two then?
I don't know, but I.
Oh, you just saw
watched
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that was me to Stella and Stella to Ariel. Now make a question, please.
Could you tell me about the best present in your life?
Um, my best present in my life is maybe Nintendo Switch. I got it for my Christmas present.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh
no.
no, I just got it. I think that's the most expensive thing that I got for present, and I'm still using it very well, and I wanted to have that when I got it there. So I think my best present is Nintendo Switch.
Let's see. Is it still working fine?
Yes.
Let's see. Okay. Because after that, actually, there was next version and next version as well, and there's Nintendo Switch 2 coming out maybe next year, I think. Not this year. Okay. And what about the Joy-Con? I mean, the black, the pad. What is it? How can I say it? Like gamepad. Does it work fine now?
Yes.
Okay. Stella, maybe you don't understand what happened here, but actually I sold my Nintendo Switch to Layla and Ariel, so that's why. That was originally mine, then they needed it, so I just sold it. Okay. And what about the account? Because in the account there are some games, but then last time you had this account problem, and now how is it going now?
Oh, it's okay now.
No,
So which means
no problem.
there's no problem, which means you can still use you can still play the games that are in my account, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then is fine.
Good.
No.
Oh, I think.
So you don't really play the games that are in the account, do you?
No. What are the games in the account?
You didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe you need to understand. So Stella, maybe I can ask you. Stella, do you have Nintendo Switch?
Yes.
And do you have Nintendo Switch account?
Account is 계정.
That's right.
I don't have my own one, but yes, I have my. We use my father's account.
Oh, I see. Okay. So in Nintendo's, when it comes to Nintendo Switch, I mean, all the game consoles, I think nowadays, there are like two ways to buy games. One is just like Stella's brother buy the chip and put it in Nintendo Switch. That's one. And the other is you just purchase it online.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you can play the game. You can download the game on the internet, then play it on your Nintendo Switch. That's possible, right? And previously, I had this Nintendo Switch that now yours, and in that Nintendo Switch with my account, I bought many games.
Oh.
And then last time I sold it to you, and then I told you about the account that had games there, and you didn't know.
What games?
I don't exactly remember, but then I once put it on Carrot Market maybe, and then that time I think I wrote it there, so maybe I can just get the list of it. But I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure if I can get it back for you. But okay, let's just think about it. Interesting. Okay, alright. And next is who? Stella to Ariel and Ariel to Layla now, please.
What is your favorite gift?
Oh. My favorite gift was a phone when I was in third grade. Before that, I didn't have a. Wait. In first grade. Before that, I didn't have any phone, so I couldn't contact with anyone, and sometimes got lost. That time, the phone called Kiss Phone was really popular, and I really wanted to have that for like few months. So I asked for my parents like every day, and one day they got the phone for me, and I think that was the best gift of my life.
Okay. But is Kiss phone that what type or just phone type?
Oh, like this small.
Really? Then how do you carry it?
There's a watch and the necklace too.
Oh, I see. Okay. But then, that's a little different from what I heard, because Kiss phone, I think a lot of kids were angry with Samsung because of this phone, and that's why they grew up to buy Apples. That's what they say. And were you satisfied with the Kiss phone?
I didn't know what was iPhone when I was in first grade, so I think I was satisfied.
I see. And all right. And last time you told me about the I think I remember I asked you about your phone that you want to buy later, and that was Flip. So how is it going now? You bought something else, didn't you?
Yeah, it was something else.
Okay, maybe next phone is Flip then.
Oh no.
No, then
I want to buy an iPhone.
iPhone? Why would you want to buy an iPhone?
Because I'm using an iPhone, and I want to get a better one when I get older.
I see. Oh, all right. Now I remember. Layla and Ariel, you guys bought the same phone, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was it, like 13?
Yes.
Not Pro, but 13.
Yes.
13's good. Actually, it's really good. Okay.
I think.
Let me tell you what. Even when you buy Pro version or next version, then you will see no difference at all. It's just all the same.
Different.
Yeah.
But it's prettier.
What is prettier? I mean, you mean the camera, maybe?
Oh no, the phone.
You need more cameras, like.
No, like the phone's shape is different, all different.
No way! I mean, iPhones are all the same, isn't it?
No. They're really different.
This is Pro version, and they have 3 cameras.
That is 16.
Oh yeah, 16, 13, same, all the same.
But the shape is a little different.
Wow, and you you care about that detail, huh? Okay. But seriously, like, do you play games on your iPhone a lot?
No.
Then you don't need better version actually, because iPhone 13 and iPhone 12. I think iPhone 13 they already completed, and there is nothing better to do. Now I think so. iPhone 13 might be the most cost-effective version of all the iPhones now. I think that's how I feel.
Oh yeah, that cost-effective is right.
And even if you buy iPhone 16 Pro for hyper performance or something, then there's nothing different. Yeah, nothing else. But just the the charger. That's different. Like USB-C. And okay, we still have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so I don't know what to say about anymore. It's all right, Stella. What about you then? Do you have any type of phone that you want to buy next?
Well, I haven't thought about it yet, but I want, if I can buy one, I can buy the new phone. That I want to buy the G Flip because I think it looks really cute and pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. The design though. Yeah, it's actually good design. I think so. Okay. And what about your friends then? Do they more of them use the iPhone or Samsung phone? Which is more now?
I'm not sure because I am not interested in phones, so I didn't try to know what they have. Yes.
I see. It just crossed my mind yesterday, and then I was just briefly thinking about removing my phone. I just use Apple Watch, and then iPad, and then MacBook. No phone. Maybe that's possible and it's healthier. What do you think? Because when you have phone, then you have a habit to look at it, and then it's never productive.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So what if you don't have a phone? Then maybe your life will be better. And Ariel, you have
Yeah.
something to say?
No.
You just
I
raise your
can
hand.
see more things when I don't have a phone.
Yeah, that's true. So I don't know. Yeah, we are running out of time, so I guess it's time to say goodbye, and then I'll see you next time then. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.